And welcome back to the Gauntlet, Audience Interactive Dungeons & Dragons Combat Chaos, where our adventurers are continuing in their never-ending quest to defeat every monster of the multiverse. I'm your Gauntlet Master, Emmy. Tonight, we have Carrie as Charlie.
Hey everybody, happy Friday.
We have Scott as Stonebreaker.
Hello everyone, put witty comment here.
We have Josh as Wyatt.
Thank Gauntlet, it's Friday, TGIF.
And we have RJ as Camber.
I'm here to rain fire from the skies, everybody. I'm so happy.
Hello, everyone. Happy Friday and happy Pride.
Happy
to
Pride.
everyone.
Hey.
Happy June. Happy Pride to all those who celebrate and to those who don't celebrate. Celebrate Pride anyway.
It's a good
Get
time.
together. It's a good time.
Yeah, it's a party.
All are welcome.
Just as a reminder, here at the Adventurers Pack, we are a welcoming and safe community for everyone. That especially includes all of our LGBTQIA brethren. We love you all so much, and we are so happy you are here. And one of us tonight is a good thing. So there you go. We are so happy to be running it out this June. So
I like that. Like during the month of June, the one of us card does something different.
The monster joins our side.
I like that.
And they're like, you'll know that they're one of you because it's like just cycling through rainbows.
I thought that just a rainbow appears.
Oh.
You're just sparkling. Da, 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 da.
See, I was imagining they would look like, you know, the Neopets paint that would make them look rainbow colored.
there you go.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody goes and watches back Melos rerun from Wednesday night. There was a point when my D&D Beyond page like had a rainbow glow, and you just see me looking at my screen like, who's taking over my account? It was amazing. It was
Welcome
awesome.
to June.
I was like, because it was just glowing all of a sudden. I was like, I know the story's cool, but like,
What is happening?
Sorry, that was just Finn's prestidigitation spilling out.
yeah, there we go.
In celebration.
Everybody should be glittery.
That's right.
Amen to that.
That's more fairy fire, though.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Well, can fairy fire do good things first then in June?
Yeah.
Welcome
the
on
sparkle
in,
pie.
everyone. Also, real quick, we're going to say hey howdy to some of the folks who are here in the chat on Twitch and YouTube.
People are here.
People are here.
People
We have Zanite Bug. We have
Yo.
Lachlan O'Leary. We have Witch King 1 of 9. We have Milosaur. We have Lister's Mate. We have I think it's, did I say Witch King 1 of 9? I'm gonna say
We
it again
did.
anyway.
But how about 2 of
again.
9?
Yeah.
Oh no. We only have the one.
Yeah. One's enough.
We have Jeffrey. Hello.
Hey.
So good to have you all by tonight. I think that it's Pride and That's Awesome is our big announcement for the day. I don't think we have anything else particularly. So
I
with
guess.
that,
I guess we go.
adventurers, are we ready to enter the gauntlet?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I'm a little scared going through the, thing. I don't know.
Does anybody else find it weird? It's just always Friday inside the Gauntlet?
When last we met our heroes, they had met their very first named villain within the gauntlet.
He was the tits.
I was waiting all night for someone to say something like that, and it happened the day I thought we were good. I thought we were safe. I thought we were clear past it. I thought we were done
No.
with the Titivolous jokes because no one made them last time.
I
What?
actually
No.
completely missed over any joke with his name.
Missed
I feel like-
over.
So they
Self-selected.
got Titivolous and the Hellfire engines. They got right past him, and no jokes were made at his expense until he was dead and couldn't defend himself.
I thought he was just a construct.
A dead
Had
one.
no feelings, feels no pain,
Nonetheless, it's still very dead.
Somewhere, Titivolous Constructs is just going, oh god.
Somewhere in the city of Dis, the actual Titivolous is like, huh. Goes back to what he was doing.
So which
Has-
city?
Dis, that's the
Dis
city.
This city. Yeah, you get it. You get it.
Well, that was a fun show, everyone. Happy Pride. We'll
Which
see
show?
you next time.
This show.
They then found themselves in a choice room, tempted with a level 3 card. They went in, and after much discussion over a very simple puzzle, they managed to get through, but then found themselves within Brennus's room. And as the room dissolved, they saw her hanging in the balance, unable to move, but crying quietly for help as they fell through the darkness.
Somehow I repressed all of that.
That's why I said I was scared to keep going.
They find themselves back in a sanctuary. For anyone who is new here, the sanctuary is the only place where our adventurers gain the ability to take a short rest. They can interact with the shop, and they will never go backwards to fight the monsters they have defeated before. Stonebreaker, you got D30 from Witch King 1 and 9. We also had a Spoonkins coming on in, and a Romans 832.
Look,
So happy to have you folks here tonight. Those adrenaline surges are starting to run in. All right. You found yourself in the sanctuary. What would you like to do?
Are we planning on taking a rest?
Yes.
I wouldn't mind that.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I need it. I lost all the things that made me cool that were why we plowed through last time. I really need.
I'm just
out.
gonna go ahead and do that.
I think,
Yeah,
it's
that's
the best
fair.
way to start off.
Yeah. Hi, Isri. Bye, Isri. See you in an hour.
Oh,
Going to sleep.
okay. Israel had been actually sitting up.
I can't really
Pulls
just
her
like
blanket.
take a nap without at least letting you know though. Your Brennus problem, still a problem.
I actually had good news for all of you on that front. But if you want to take a rest, I can tell you later. I was very excited, actually, but we could talk about it later. That's fine by me.
I could put off a nap for like 2 minutes.
Leave as long as I don't do anything strenuous, we're good.
Right.
The teddy bear's gone. All the candles and all the other sort of bizarre things that were sort of popping up. They're all gone. So,
Is that because they are back in Brennus's room?
no, they're gone. They told me it was because the problem was sort of taken care of. That it was sort of like they were trying to basically vacuum seal everything,
Oh.
and magically, and so they had sort of. When they did that, it sort of got everything, sealed back up. To be perfectly honest, I'm a person who follows a lot of this. There are many workings of the Gauntlet that are sort of beyond even my understanding, which is of course why I'm here, to help learn how to run the shop and, deal with all the bits and bobs. But,
Did they explain what you should do if you magically vacuum seal in a woman and she's still crying for help? Because that seems to be what happened.
She was kind of like a
isn't
statue
this a
hanging in the air.
thing that isn't supposed to be here?
Yep.
She seemed like something really bad had happened to her, and she was stuck in a stasis of pain.
So, it gets complicated getting things in and out of the Gauntlet that aren't a part of the Gauntlet. And if, something was here that wasn't supposed to be here, it wasn't supposed to be here. So it's, probably being dealt with appropriately.
Got it. All right. Well, it's still here, just so you know. It's just vacuum sealed now. So
I'm
maybe
sure
that's
they're
good.
working on
Cool.
removing everything.
I would
so.
love it if we never had to go back there again. So if I need to put in a word with anybody, I'll do so.
I'm sure that everything is being recorded, so
Cool. Cool.
there you go.
All right. Well, I can rest. Not any easier now, but I guess I'll take that nap.
Okay.
I'm glad your teddy bear went away.
Yeah, I'm
was
also
creepy.
super happy to not see it here on my desk anymore. So, anyway, I was very excited to tell you that, and I don't really know what all of that is, but anyway, have a good nap, and I'll see you shortly, I'm sure.
Great. Just gonna dream about a little girl who screams.
She picks her book back up, cracks it. What's everybody's passive?
Oh,
Pretty good.
pretty.
24
Passive
perception.
perception,
Perception,
17.
I should have specified.
17 here too.
17?
11.
11? Everyone except for Stonebreaker. Her book is upside down.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
Isri, do you want to?
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
Okay, it's an interesting way to read. New to you.
I'm sure I'll enjoy it.
Before I take a nap, hey Stony, if you have room for a spell, I can throw one in that ring.
Sure. Yeah, I think I've got the room for a little.
Do you want a shield, a silver barbs, or absorb elements?
Oh. Let's do silvery barbs. I
You
think
want to
that's.
throw silver barbs in there?
Yeah.
All right. And then I take a nap and I immediately get that spell slot back. Because I only had 5 spell slots that I had used, and I can get 10 back. And then while I'm resting, I can't remember what you say. While I'm resting, can I get snowy, or is it I rest and then I
You have
get
to rest and then get snowy
Okay.
back.
So after I rest, I'll get snowy. But in the meantime, I'm gonna roll a bunch of dice.
I guess if the mods are still tracking health, I rolled 2 dice, 2 hit dice, and gained 14 hit points. I'm back up to full.
Sure.
I rolled 3 sorcerers and regained 20. I'm back up to 111. I stopped there just because it's a nice round number.
Felt nice. Okay.
Cool. I rolled 13.
Whoa, whoa.
No, sorry, 14
Dice or health?
dice.
That's a lot.
And I'm back at full. I'll tell you exactly how much I regained him in a second.
18.
Above table, does anybody still have like one of those magic rings?
I used
did-
up my last one, I think,
Okay.
very recently. My
Okay.
last charge of it.
'Cause I don't have one on me anymore.
70,
Yeah.
Stonebreaker's got his spell stored. I don't think Charlie ever had.
12.
No, Charlie has.
Eye bite?
No, I thought it was scatter.
Oh, yeah.
Charlie, do you have the Ring of Scatter?
I do.
Sweet.
I rolled 3 dice and regained 36 hit points. I'm sorry, 6 dice and regained 36 hit points. I was like, wrong number. Rolled really well though.
Rolled 60 20s.
With the 14 that I rolled, I healed for 209 hit points.
Woo!
Feeling good.
Yeah. Feeling real good.
Was that good rolls, or is that just because you have a +5 mod?
No, I have a +6 mod.
+6 mod, alright.
And I needed it.
All right,
was
just so
averaging-
everyone knows, you are all full up on adrenaline. You are all inspired except for Wyatt because Nightbot really does not want to let that happen.
Oh.
Thanks, Nightbot.
Thank you, Nightbot.
No candles for you.
As soon as I wake up from my rest, I'm gonna just go over to the fire and start summoning Snowball.
All right.
Oh, you guys still have stuff to
I've got a few spell slots. You
Oh,
can-
Nico needs to
Oh,
regain some
shit.
hit dice.
do.
Too.
Actually, take that back. Can I buy some more stuff so I can get Snowball back?
I always make sure I'm well stocked on incense and things. How much do you want to purchase? How much do you want to spend?
I believe it's 50 gold each.
I believe that is correct.
So is it okay if I just get 5 so I just stock up for a little bit?
Oh,
Jump
yeah.
change.
Okay.
Okay, so that would be 250 gold.
Yes. thank you.
Surely, let me get a calculator because I don't want to do the math. As Isri pulls out an abacus. That's the wrong number.
I like your abacuses.
Thank you.
It's very pretty.
You can actually tell several of the little beads have little hand-drawn flowers on them, and things like that. Okay, Shirley. So here you go. As she reaches into one of the drawers of her desk and just pulls out a bundle wrapped in paper and cloth. That will leave you with 20,196 gold.
Thanks, everybody.
I don't know if that's going to be enough.
Well, I think we have new items in the shop because it's a
You certainly
new
do.
round
Oh,
month.
yes.
So let's figure out we can
boy.
put that gold to good use.
Oh, and we also have something in our cabinet.
Yeah,
You do.
it was the
Armor.
the armor.
The armor.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, the flint.
Oh, yeah, we put armor in the cabinet for either you or Pan or I don't know who else can use it.
What?
I can't.
What did this armor do?
It was the obsidian, the dragon flint obsidian armor that was yeah.
It just
It's
sounds
quite nice.
But,
That is indeed does remain in the chest. You're a little under.
I imagine I might look good in black.
Oh.
You're just a little bit under 5,000 gold short of it. Just a little.
I see. Okay. Okay.
Well, that's why we put it in there, though, so we could.
But yeah, what's new
you're
this
saving
month?
it. So this month I have several items in the shop for you. The first thing is Ink has a new tattoo. And
Whoa, what's
Ink
it look like?
reaches to the side and pulls up what appears to be a whiteboard. Chalkboard more appropriately, but a little chalkboard. And you can see written rather messily, very clearly by Ink, who has a piece of chalk in one hand. You see Lifewell tattoo.
Okay.
Oh.
Life well.
That looks fantastic, Ink. What's it do?
So, the Lifewell tattoo.
Thank goodness she will tell us.
Yeah.
without having to have him write it out.
He worked very hard on that one. A bit. You gain the most simple part is you have resistant to necrotic damage.
Okay.
Beyond that, though, when you'd be reduced to 0 hit points, you drop to 1 hit point instead. Once a day.
Okay. So it's kind of an emergency pop-up.
And how much would that cost us?
That one is 4,000 gold.
Okay. Appropriately priced.
1,000 for a
Extra
Pop
life.
up.
back at it.
And is that something that I don't remember how tattoos work? Are you attuned to that?
Yeah,
You do.
typically gotta sync up.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I have a lot of fur, so tattoos haven't really, taken to the fur thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
It certainly would be interesting.
Well, I
wonder if
already
it would
got.
dye the base and your fur would turn that color. I don't know.
Hello to a smoking dragon on a different
I
account.
wouldn't
So
mind a
good to have
tattoo
you in
at some
tonight.
point, though. I was like, if I could figure out maybe if it just dyed my fur.
I'm sure ink will do.
But, I mean,
I'm not sure how it will work, as you know, I'm not ink, but I'm sure it will be fascinating. Just not sure what would happen. Never seen it. So
I could free up a tattoonement slot if I had to. It sounds pretty useful. I can bring you guys all back with pretty low HP if you go down. But
Thank you for making me more
nobody usually
dangerous,
brings me
listeners,
back.
put
Well,
a D30 into
That's
play
very
for myself.
true. Having you be the one to pop back up.
yeah, because unless we, I only have potions. That's the only way I can heal you. I'm sorry.
And
I
as,
don't exactly
those work.
take medical classes.
as interesting as it sounds, I think if anything is going to take me down, I think it's just me left at that point.
That's usually
I
the way
don't
it
think
goes.
in a single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do that just at half health. You
Yeah,
don't have to go to
exactly.
zero
I
first.
don't. I don't think that it is a good one for me.
It's
What
hard
else?
to take me down.
Because
Just
you gotta get touched first.
yeah.
It's less hard to take me down.
It could be a good one for you.
It could be. It could be.
So, the other things that I have here.
Yeah. Let's see what
I have
else.
a
is
few
in the
other
shop
things. I also have, and she pulls out of the long drawer of her desk a very thin horn. A long, very old school horn
first. Okay.
with, at its mouth, it blossoms quickly into the head of a bull with its mouth
Oh, that
roaring
is
open.
dope.
So this is the horn of the endless maze.
I have
Amazing.
a feeling with that, but okay.
Essentially, it will summon some creatures. Shit, that always pulled up as what it should.
We don't do enough of that as it is.
I was gonna say.
Do they happen to be furry?
They happen to have hooves.
Furry or fiery, I guess is the thing.
Maybe
It
like a
is,
midnight?
to be perfectly honest, it will summon warrior spirits that look like minotaurs.
Sick!
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And it's several, 3d4 plus 3.
Oh my god.
So minimum
And they
6.
will last
Yep.
for an hour.
Summon.
However, you can only use it every 7 days. How that will translate, of course, that's a ridiculous amount of time in the Gauntlet. So how that translates to is every other short rest or every other long rest.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That's
Do you happen to know the
not
CR
bad though, because
on
you
these?
can just keep
these
them with us every
minotaurs?
time.
Yeah.
I do.
And just an emergency. Oh God. Bloop.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, I'm alone
fodder.
now.
To be
Yeah.
perfectly honest, it's only a challenge rating 2, but
Okay. All right. All right.
But they could be fodder for other things to kind of have to
Definitely.
deal with.
Oh, for sure.
Just like we keep having to deal with like skeletons and stuff from other people.
Exactly.
They could
Yeah.
just kind of go after the things that are bothering
Every
us.
other long rest.
It could also be another one of those. We are in the room. Oh, it is you and all of your minions. Hey, it is us, and now all of our minions.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just stay with us for an hour, and then when we die, we don't have them again until we die. Like that's not bad. Like we could really have them
Yeah.
for a while until we die, and then just wait until the next time and bring them up again. How much is that?
1,000 gold.
That's cool.
Oh, that's dope. Okay. And that's not attunable or anything. We can kind of pass it between people.
Mm-hmm.
That's cheap for minions.
Yeah.
Minion tars.
Minion tars.
Are they full size though, or are they mini tars?
Oh my gosh!
They're
If they were
full
little,
size.
like your little like guy.
No, they're full size.
Oh, that's cute.
Are they yellow?
So moving on.
Sorry, Izzy, we're in a weird space. We just saw a little girl suspended and become older. It was a thing.
It's totally fine. So the other few things that I have here. This one, and she actually reaches behind her to the closet, taps it, and pulls it open, and pulls out a staff, a golden staff, with a crossbar at the top, upon which is some bright burgundy velvet cloth rolled up
It's really pretty.
on it. So this is the Banner of the Krieg rune.
Bless you.
It is something you can sort of plant into the battlefield. It
Does that also summon people?
no, it sort of gives you bonuses as long as you stay near it.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
Does
if
this mean
you
we can finally get rid of Pan?
it does have some similar things to what he does. So if you're within 20 feet of it, you're immune to the frightened condition.
Good riddance.
And you can see invisible creatures
Ooh.
if they are within 20 feet of the unfurled banner.
Okay.
And so
What if-
several of these are things you have to invoke as you roll it down. It
Okay.
only has so many uses per day.
What if one of us was invisible and there was a monster within 20 feet? Would
You
the
can
monster
see invisible
us?
creatures. So very
good.
specifically, to be fair, this requires attunement. So this is going to be the person who it is attuned to.
Oh,
to
so
be
only
invisible.
one person. It's not everybody in the group.
For the invisible creatures, yes. For the frightened condition, no. The other thing you can do is if you unfurl the banner, the person who is attuned to can make any ranged attack rolls of you or an ally within 20 feet of the banner have disadvantage.
Oh. So if we're fighting against something that is ranged, as soon as you put it in, they have disadvantage on all their ranged. That's interesting.
Dope.
How
How much is
that?
that? That's really cool.
That's 7,000 gold.
Okay.
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 You said that there's more, and I feel like
I
each one's getting
did.
cooler.
Uh huh.
I have two more things.
Whoa.
Wow, Isra, you like hit the jackpot this month, or
I found several
Day.
things this
Hour?
month. So one of them
Just don't think about it too hard. I don't.
is going to, if everyone could just sort of step back
Can do.
just a little bit here, if everyone can step back. As you all step back from the desk, you see the tiles in front of Isri's desk on the floor begin to shift up, and underneath you see various mechanical levers push the floor up, and as they do, the floor flips over, and as it does, you see this long mechanical creation with two wings that furl out to each side with a long tail and what looks like some sort of an engine.
are you giving us a plane?
This is the ornithopter flying.
Oh snap!
Oh.
It can hold up to 300 pounds.
I guess Pan's not the only one out of the job. Sorry, Nico.
And it's sort of what it looks like.
Uh-huh.
How much does Stonebreaker weigh?
I don't think I could fit on that.
It's
Oh,
probably
we
for the
could?
smaller
Both of us can fly,
amongst
Charlie.
you.
I know, but it's a plane.
This is with style.
Right.
I mean, it's cool to just like touch a stone and just kind of like fly into the air and you get cool wings and stuff. But like, I mean, this is dope.
Is this a manually, mechanically operated device, Isri?
That is correct.
So you need some stamina if you want to stay airborne. It sounds like.
Well, sort of. It's magical. You don't need to
Okay.
pump it. but,
Oh, okay.
Good.
So how does
Flintstoning
it-
over here?
work? Like, do you have to, if we stop steering it or do anything to like do a spell, does it kind of just fall on the ground?
So you can give it directions and it will sort of move as you want it to. It has a flying speed of 30 feet. And you sort of will go to the left, go to the right, and then it will go. And if you fall off it, it will fall to the ground and won't be able to fly again for another few days.
Oh, so don't fall.
Don't fall off it, but you can. You can
Is it
fall.
is it well made? Like, is this thing gonna fall apart if one of these big baddies so much as looks at it? Because that might be something you have to think about.
It is something that I would consider. Of course, it's something that Clydark's collection has a reputation for being able to repair the items that we sell to you. If it becomes broken, it will probably come back in pieces to the sanctuary, and then we can obviously work on the costs of
We
repairs.
have a warranty policy.
Sort of.
Got
But
it.
if
But they're probably not responsible for any injuries or damages caused by the use of
Yeah.
No.
The
I've heard these
viability
before.
things,
Exactly.
yeah.
And it will, of course, we'll have to
Yeah,
bring
that's
in
cool.
the materials to repair it, costs, labor, so on and so
That's
forth.
fair.
But
Well, I mean, who can't fly? I can fly, you can fly, all four of us can fly.
Well, you can ride something.
I ride
to fly.
Nico.
So
Pan
feel like
doesn't
this
have
would
any
be the exact
lead
same
play.
thing, though.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
exactly,
the same thing.
exactly.
So it's just Pan and, I mean, I guess Fion, because Fion had a hard time when all of us were flying, and he was getting
Yeah,
beat.
Someone
Pan
told me
and
Fion won't fit on this either. If
Yeah, is there a weight limit? Is there a
said
300 pounds.
combined?
300.
Oh, okay.
Well, I have no
I
idea
would
on
have to put
Pan
you
or
all on a
Fion.
scale. I will say
Wait, can we do
Stonebreaker
this?
with all his armor on, I'm imagining probably not.
That's tough. That's tough.
Um,
Good thing you got that whistle.
Exactly. It does not have a limit. Well, a weight limit at least.
And how much is that going to cost? It sounds like
That's-
it's a pretty...
8,000 gold.
Okay.
That's not bad. Just a little bit more than the banner that doesn't let you fly.
That's correct.
Alright. Well, I don't know. I mean, most of us can fly except the two that are big.
She then claps her hands and it sinks back down to the floor and
Whoa,
the tiles.
That's a cool trick
I mean,
too.
that is really cool.
It's
Put
pretty
it
fun.
back down.
That is pretty fun.
All right.
Last
So-
one?
Last one is this one, and she reaches down to one of the bigger drawers in her desk and pulls out. First, it's wrapped in silk, in dark blue silk, and as she pulls the silk off, you see a mask, finely wrought and painted in the shape of a blue dragon.
Whoa. That's sick.
This is a blue dragon mask. It's sort of exactly as it appears. It's very simply named, but what it does, however, more significant.
Gives you a bonus to being scary.
Turning into a dragon.
So no, but it does give you some added bonuses. So the first thing is, while you're wearing no armor, you can add your charisma bonus to your armor class.
Whoa! You don't say.
I felt you perk up from over here.
Like, I feel like this was made for somebody.
If you have a breath weapon that requires a rest to recharge, it instead regains a charge of 6 on a d6.
Do puns count as a breath weapon?
No,
But they are
just
exhausting.
as
Wait,
audible damage.
it grants you a breath weapon? Or
No,
if
you
you
have
have
a
one? Oh, I
breath
see, okay.
Yeah.
So if
Okay.
you already have one,
Okay.
and it requires a rest to recharge, this instead makes it recharge faster.
I see.
You gain dark vision out to 60 feet, or if you already have dark vision, it goes out to 120 feet. And once per day, you can gain blind sight out to 30 feet for 5 minutes. It also allows you to speak Draconic, and you also have advantage on charisma checks against blue dragons if that ever comes up. I don't know. If you fail, and once a day you gain legendary resistance.
What?
And if you deal lightning damage to a creature, it cannot take reactions until its next turn.
Do you have much of that?
Do you have lightning?
I can.
Make lightning?
You can figure it out.
I'll figure it out. I have some lightning. Very little of it. But
Dare I ask, how much?
27,000.
Mm-hmm.
How much do we have right now?
21 something.
20,000?
20,196 gold.
Well, and we have something for 25,000 in the...
You do.
So,
the flint
This
armor.
could be one of those things that maybe we try to get the flint armor
Get the cheap one and put the
and put the more expensive
cheap.
one.
And put,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
now just be warned, though, if you wear that, I do believe Camber gets to ride you.
Oh boy. Well, I spent enough time riding you. I guess it's only fair, right?
What comes around goes around.
Well, I'm just gonna throw this out there. We got this big guy with big armor already, and lots of hit points and lots of ACs, whatever those are. And we got this little bunny over
Who
here
needs
with
a lot more of the ACs?
no armor or ACs or hit points. Just saying.
Well, I think that the armor, though, we could also give it to Pan, who doesn't have all that stuff.
The plate armor.
The plate armor.
Right.
If we're going off of that, but I do think you'd look great.
Or we could just buy the banner and get rid of Pan. Just saying.
Banner only works for one person, though. Kinda.
Well, one person is in charge of it, but it benefits a lot of people. It sounds like.
No, it does. It does. I mean, all these items sound pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
yeah.
I think the mask would be great for you.
I agree that I think the mask needs to be got.
Yeah,
I think
it
that we
sounds
have
pretty
to
good.
get the mask.
Even if it was just the AC bonus
Uh-huh.
for that price, like,
That's sick.
But
I'm
the
pretty
legendary
into it.
bonus on top of that.
That is
Yeah.
huge. That is huge.
Well,
Especially
so-
like a concentration check. Yeah.
Okay, but we
But we can't afford it yet.
we
so-
we haven't figured out the whole. Time's weird, but we have this for. You say these last for 2 months, whatever a month is in here.
That's correct.
So I guess what we can figure out is if we haven't bought haven't been able to buy the flint armor or the mask by the
We could save up as much as possible
yeah.
and don't buy the armor right out.
Mm-hmm.
But aim for the mask. And if
Yeah.
we don't get enough to buy the mask,
We buy the
we
armor.
buy the armor and we put the mask in
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
case.
That's the best course of
that's
action.
kind of
Yeah.
what my
But
theory is.
aim for the mask first,
Yeah.
and if we
Yeah.
fall short, we still have a good thing as well.
Yeah, we still get that, and then either way, we have one that we put in the
Yeah.
chest.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea because
I
this
think-
just seems like something that would really
We cannot pass that up.
No.
no.
I agree.
I think that would
the
help
tattoo
you
seems
so
way
much.
less interesting now. So
Yeah.
after hearing about that,
But with that said, I feel like we got a good thing going for us, and we kick major ass these next couple months. After we get one, if not both, the banner is something that I think should be a third consolation consideration because that.
I mean, the horn is so cheap.
I feel like the horn would be like fun.
And then Fionn could call some friends.
And also that doesn't
That's
go away.
true.
It just
No.
keeps going and
Yeah.
going and going.
That sounded like it every other long rest.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and like again, Fiona can call us clan.
Why don't let's try and go make some gold.
Yeah,
Alright,
let's go
and
do that.
Go from there. Thank you, Izuri.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
Izzy.
Glad I could help.
Fantastic acquisitions. This
Yeah,
is so fun.
this was solid.
Thank you. I do my best.
Great.
Well, good luck, have fun, and see you soon, I'm sure.
All right.
If anything catches on fire, I promise I'll put it out. Just want to say that before I go.
What are you planning on
Please don't light
doing?
anything of fire in the sanctuary, please.
Oh, we have a pet phoenix now.
I know, but let's not let ourselves on fire.
It's a big fiery bird. I don't know what it's gonna do.
That's fair.
Fire.
Oh crap, I don't think I kept the phoenix starting here. Oh no, we're gonna run into this same problem again, aren't we?
Oh no, it's a T-Rex.
Yeah, I think that's what it's gonna be. Right, we'll figure it out.
Is your
We'll figure
plan
it
to
out.
immediately use Phoenix?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
We'll figure that out at intermission.
Yes.
I'll trade you
can
out the
draw
phoenix.
it. I believe in the pinky phoenix.
Pinky phoenix. Oh.
As you
wait,
all
That gets into some.
fall, as you all fall through the inky blackness between rooms, dreaming of fire. The first thing you actually feel is bitter, wet, cold. The kind of cold that sinks into your bones as you
The
fall.
wet I don't like.
Man, you are snow bunnies, but still.
Into the first room.
Just in
Oh,
look,
never
not
mind.
in
I
feel.
like this.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, this is really pretty.
We're huddled up on this little island.
As you find yourself on a frozen river.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Should we have gone that right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see 3 enemies in this room.
Wonder what a phoenix on a frozen lake does.
We might go floating.
All 3 enemies look fairly identical. With an identify coming out onto the field, you see leathery blue skin with wings tightly bound across their back,
Is it a blue dragon? Because we should have bought that mask.
with a long snout and sharp nose. However, this creature is standing on back legs,
So
with
What?
arms almost as long down to drape onto the floor, carrying a golden staff. These are blue Abishai.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay.
not these guys again.
I thought.
Make that check, Witch King. Armor class 19. 202 hit points.
Oh,
Oh, two.
Oh, so close, Witch King. Oh my gosh. They are resistant to cold and bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks that aren't silvered. They are immune to fire, lightning, and poison.
Interesting.
Their
Well then.
saving throws,
Okay.
we have a +2 to strength, a +2 to dexterity, a +3 to con, a +12 to intelligence,
Oh my god.
a +12 to wisdom,
Oh no.
and a +4 to charisma.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Oh, they're shy. Can't
Oh,
blame them for the lower
no.
charisma score.
Oh.
Breaking open the D6s real early. Oh my goodness, y'all. I believe in you.
Cool.
All right, everyone. Let's roll for initiative. I am using one of my D3s
Oh,
that I
man.
was given.
Okay. Let's see.
I-
30 friends.
Yay!
Oh no, that's real bad.
Oh,
That's totally.
That's
out.
hilariously weird. Okay.
I'm gonna use you for ice.
Fuck.
That was a bad
You
idea.
get good?
Oh, yes.
Oh yes.
Oh, that's good.
Having advantage with a D30 is so nice.
Yeah.
You know, I got the gap between that number and the 30.
Okay. This is gonna be wild.
Oh, I'm gonna use Snowy too.
Okay. Charlie, what are we looking at?
I got a 15 and Snowy got a 16.
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
That's
This
so
is
low.
I rolled a 3. My die went failed.
okay. Stonebreaker
That will be a 28.
coming in with a 28. Wyatt.
19.
Wyatt, what's your dex?
Oh, good question. +3 for
Okay.
mod.
Camber.
7. I rolled a 1.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, these dice definitely betrayed me.
Good
out
thing
the gate.
Stoney's fast
Yeah.
today.
Yep.
The rest of us are slow.
All right.
Okay, this will be interesting.
Yeah, man, I rolled like crap. That die went
What is Snowball roll?
16.
Okay.
And I rolled a 15.
Okay.
Okay, this is good.
So.
Let's write this down.
It might be a while before I get to my turn.
Oh, there we go. Give me a second, Witch King 109, and I'll let you know. Also, as I'm writing this all down, welcome everyone to Challenge Rating 17.
Hey!
Yes.
Sweet.
Oh man. Okay.
Um,
Fire and lightning. Poison. So like everything I do, that's cool.
Don't get my because they're immune to fire.
No.
okay. Stonebreaker, you're up first.
Fantastic. I get to follow lead. Charge. I'm going to rush right on up here to this the bottom, the red blue Abishai. Yes.
The red blue.
The red blue is fantastic. And I shall do what I always do when in this sort of situation. Slash.
As you get ready to do that, real quick, we did have a find the path coming out. You would
Hey.
know this is the first of 2 rooms.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
All right.
With first attack. With an AC of 19, that will be a 21 to hit.
Okay.
For 20 points of magical slashing.
All right. A dull coming out on this creature's next attack of a -1 on it.
Second attack is a 20 to hit for 16 points of magical slashing. Third attack is a 22 to hit for 19 points of magical slashing. Third attack is a 20 to hit for 19 points of magical slashing. Fourth attack. Ooh, there's the problem. I'll use one surge to make that. Wait, there's no +2, yeah? I'll use 2 surges to make that the 20.
Okay.
And that will be 18 points of magical slashing. Action surge. Fifth attack, natural 20.
There it is.
It was bound to happen.
16.
Awesome. Also, thank you, Rich King. Combat tactics coming into play. You may re-roll your initiative roll
Oh, okay.
at any point during this game.
Yeah.
28 points of magical slashing.
Okay.
Bonus action extra attack is a 22 to hit for 20 points of magical slashing. Next attack
Sixth attack.
is an 18, which for me, yada yada yada, for 32 points of magical slashing.
Alright, kill this guy.
Last attack, I'm going to use my heroic inspiration to reroll. There we go. 26 to hit. 21 points of magical slashing. And now that all that is done, his speed has been reduced by 20, has disadvantage on all of his attacks until the start of my next turn. Let's push him back 10 feet for the fun of that last one.
Okay.
Wait, how far? Wait, hold on. Where are you?
I am down.
Okay. Oh, I can't.
And do I have anything else? That was action, bonus action, action surge.
Charlie thoughts.
Yeah, that's my turn.
That's your turn. All right.
That wasn't enough for you, Stony?
Honestly, it felt very underwhelming for me.
All right, you got it. -2
How
to
about
its
some
next. Well, it's -1 to its damage roll, -1 to its attack roll. All right, Wyatt.
Well, yeah, Stony clearly is not doing enough damage output, so he clearly needs some help. I'm going to first bonus action, spread my wings as my spectral wings reappear.
Okay.
Actually, did they go away? I think I napped with my wings. Yeah, no, they're still here. So bonus action, I'm going to just like glow a little bit, and my hair just kind of goes up. My hat actually rises just a little bit. You can't
Cool.
see the Super Saiyan hair, but using innate sorcery kind of feels like that a bit. So we can imagine.
Okay.
That's my bonus action. I'm going to then rise up in the air with the wings that were already there, of course, and float 15 feet height and 15 feet over, putting me within 30 feet of Stony. And using a extended spell meta magic, we're going to cast a haste
Oh my
for
god.
2 minutes,
Oh my god.
20 rounds, Stony.
Sweet.
Think you can do?
Oh, I'm buzzing.
Yep.
And that's me. Let me just move my character here. But that's all I can do on a turn.
All right. That brings us to the Green Abishai.
Wait.
The green-blue Abishai. Can we just call him the yellow Abishai?
No,
No,
because
'cause
there's
there's a
another
yellow.
yellow one.
Oh no! Wait, but that's
Oh,
the
I
yellow
see. They're all
blue
going to different
Abishai.
initiatives.
So that one is
That
what,
is
teal?
correct.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
yellow Abishai. And we got the purple one you're fighting.
Yeah. Shit.
Color theory.
I don't like this.
Interesting.
Just give me dark vision so I can see everything in black and white.
Green, blue, coming for you.
The green one curls his claws around his staff, and as he pulls it in towards his chest, you see a shimmering of an air around him as he disappears.
Shit about that banner.
Okay.
spell slot it would save?
I have blind sight to 10 feet.
10 feet. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
That's going to be what he does.
Probably won't.
That brings us to the red Abishai. Because that's how this happened today.
Come here.
Yeah,
Come
did
here.
not roll well.
Who's going to do the exact same thing?
Mm.
Boo.
All right.
Boo is right.
Stonebreaker, you've been made more lethal. Add +1 to your next attack damage.
Can do.
Okay.
All right. Shoot, that brings us to the yellow one. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yeah, they all got separate
That's a good
initiatives, but it
stack.
doesn't seem to matter.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
At least my dex was a little higher.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's gonna go up to 5. Stonebreaker, add +5 to your next attack roll.
Can do.
Nice. If you just start spinning with your sword, you might hit them.
Wait. Somebody wind me up like a top.
That's what the haste is for. Consider yourself wound.
Okay. Yep. Hold on, sorry, I'm just having a quick thing real quick. This is what I need. Here we go. Thank you for all these tools, computer.
The lesser known cover band Abishai, known for Mama Sia.
Okay, real quick. Everybody exactly where they are? Anybody in the air? Anybody in the air?
I'm in the air 15 feet.
15 feet in
But
the air?
otherwise exactly where I am.
I'm exactly where I am.
Okay.
I'm kicking snow.
Have a lovely night, Zanite Bug. As the yellow one flies up in the air 20 feet, he pushes his hands down, and Camber, you see over you. You see the air begin to look hard and sharp as you see these sharp flanks surrounding you in a dome 10 feet all the way around you. Let me get that drawn out with a wall of force coming in.
Uh-oh. That's not good at all.
Wait, am I within 60 feet?
It's the yellow?
Yeah.
The thing is, it's up in the air. I can't.
20 feet up, yeah.
20 feet up.
I think that just puts it out because I'm 60.
I
I'm
am.
55 feet
Also,
away.
real quick, a rascally rabbit coming on out.
I think that puts
Oh,
me
no.
65 feet.
Taking
from
this
it.
D6 out.
I
It's gonna
have
deal
to-
4 psychic
I have
damage
to
to
make
you,
a
Wyatt.
conversation.
Oh no. 4 points of damage.
4? Okay.
So
Yeah.
you just have to beat the
I just
10.
have to beat a 10, and I have a +9.
Oh,
So
cool.
I can't lose.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm good.
Jeez.
I have advantage
Just,
and a +9. But
Draw
nice.
this for you super quickly.
No point in even rolling.
Yeah, I'm 65 feet away.
I have
With
you.
Pythagorean. No, it's 20
Oh
feet
yeah,
in the
yeah. No, I'm
air.
sorry. I was like,
That's why I said I
There
don't
we
think
go.
I'm there because of Pythagorean's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
theorem of 25 feet or 20 feet in the air.
All right.
I think my attention is elsewhere, so I'm not going to
That's-
counterspell this.
It for the yellow one. Snowy.
Um,
do this.
Snowy's
It's like you're stuck.
Snowy's gonna hold on and help me out.
Let me see.
Also, D30 going out to you, Wyatt.
Oh, thank you.
I guess he's gonna follow me and help me out.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, Snowy following you and helping you on out. That brings us to you, Charlie.
Okay. Looking around, 2 of them went invisible, and one of them just froze my friend. I am going to pull out from my little bag the dragon statue that I've had for a little bit. It doesn't use the statue, I just have to have it. And I'm gonna just kind of rub along the statue, and as I do, like, scales are gonna start forming along my body and up, like, my fur basically turns into, like, scales as I cast Draconic Transformation.
Hell yeah!
I now have blind
Okay.
sight, and I can see anything that's invisible.
Nice.
Sweet.
So I have blind sight for
Sweet,
30
sweet.
feet, and I just can see anything that's invisible.
What's the name of this this bad boy again? Is this a
Draconic Transformation. It is a very high level spell.
I will go take a look at it. You keep going.
And then so that's my bonus action.
Okay.
And then with that, as my bonus action, I can cast a breath weapon, a 60-foot cone. When I cast this, I can do a 60-foot cone of force damage, and
All right. If I'm reading this correctly, they do still have to be within 30 feet of you for you to be able to see them.
For the
But yes.
invisibility?
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, not get the
It's,
jump
yeah,
on
it's
ya.
hard to say because it's like, moreover, it's such a...
Yeah, I
know
hate it when they
work
do
some things.
that.
But it can't get the jump on me. So I do a 60-foot cone. I'm gonna walk to whatever here, so Wyatt's not in it. The yellow guy's in that 60-foot cone. He needs to make a dex save?
A dexterity saving throw?
Dex save.
Sure.
Yeah, and this is still my bonus action.
Unless it's
Regret
like
using that D30. All right. Nah, it was
And
funny.
it's force damage.
That is a 20.
Okay, so it succeeds, so it takes half of this. 4, 5, 6. 16, 17, 20, 23 points of force damage, half down to, I don't know, whatever you have that down to.
23, that's going to be down to 12, and he does need to make a con save. Quick second. Makes it.
Okay, and then on top of that, I now have a flying speed of 60 feet.
Okay.
So I am going to fly in the direction of Stonebreaker. Do I see this creature?
No.
Ooh, snap. Get fast.
So yeah, alright, I'm just gonna, I guess, I don't know what to do for my action. I will do a jig in the air with my new wings.
Okay.
I can't do anything in my action if I can't see it.
While Charlie is doing a jig camber, that brings us to you.
Wow. Okay. My eyes kind of blur for a minute trying to adjust because I swear, like, we just landed here, but all of a sudden, the wind. I know my eyes aren't watering, but it's still really hard to see what's going on around me, and I kind of walk forward onto to Mount Nico, and I can feel all of a sudden like the pressure in the air change as I kind of take in the fact that I am now enclosed. I don't really have anything to deal with this immediately. So what I can do, I will. I don't want to use my fifth level spell slot just yet. I will. Is that a yeah, I am going to. That's pretty good. I will bonus action cast Grasping Vine.
Okay.
Conjuring a spectral vine that kind of sprouts up, rooted from this snowy tree up by the yellow blue Abishai.
Okay.
It's going to sprout from this point here, Emmy. And as it does that, it's going to lash out and make an attack at it.
Okay.
Make a melee
spell attack a creature within 30 feet of the vine. On a hit, it takes 48 bludgeoning damage. So, you are not my friend. Get out of here. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Absolutely.
So he is going to then take. For the 8, 6, 12, 17, 24 points of bludgeoning damage, is pulled 30 feet closer to the vine.
So towards the tree. Okay.
I wanted a little bit more closer to the water, actually. It was like right there, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see that blent right into the snow the first
Okay,
time. I got
gotcha.
you there.
How
How many feet? 10
30
feet?
feet.
30 feet. 30 feet.
And it is grappled.
Okay.
Hey, that's pretty good.
As you see this vine pull and break out of the snow, latching around his core, he makes that con save. The wall stays up.
Yeah, pretty good con, right? +3 to con, okay.
That's not great.
It's not
for-
superb,
compared
but
to the +12.
Gotcha, yeah. That
he's
is
just
my
rolling okay.
bonus action. As an action, I will use my tireless feature to get myself a little bit temporary hit points while I'm in here, and get on top of Nico and be like, "Hey, we gotta sit tight for a little bit, buddy, while we figure this puzzle out. Okay? Stay calm." So I will gain 4 plus temporary hit points, and that'll be us.
Okay. Are you using your combat tactics now? Or are you holding on?
Yes, I will definitely do that because I
Okay.
do not want to get too. Reroll initiative.
Oh
no,
buddy.
Is it worse?
I'm staying right where I am. No, it can't be worse, but it's only 5% better.
Oh man.
So, I'll stay where I am.
As Camber stays where he is.
That's
a super
hilarious.
cool looking D30 though, guys.
That's gonna bring us to Stonebreaker.
No, these are my D20s.
Okay.
These are my big ones.
Seeing the only one that I can see, and this spell that is up, I'm going to blow my whistle, and with my new 180 feet of movement, I'm going to fly at him.
As you prepare to fly at him,
Do it.
Lord of Chaos has been.
Oh, man.
Oh, okay, all right.
I would love a swapsies with somebody who has Misty Step.
I'm sure you would.
No, but y'all have Misty Step, don't you?
That-
So
that's
Oh
fair.
yeah, I can
That's
get out
fair.
of there.
that
One of
actually
us
could
could.
be a decently okay scenario for
Any
this.
of us have a way of getting out, actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I was thinking about
Charlie.
if I Misty stepped in. could I
Yeah.
get
Round
you
and
back?
round
Oh,
that
no,
wheel's gonna go. Where it's gonna
Oh,
stop,
no.
you're about to find out.
oh yeah, we
With a resistance coming into play.
Okay.
Ooh.
For
Nice.
the next round, you are resistant to all damage.
Oh, I love
Stonebreaker!
that.
Mhm. I said one of us earlier.
Overclock. Charge of the Gauntlet goes up by 10.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Alright, Wyatt, here we go. Round and round that wheel's gonna go. All 7s. Your next damage roll must be made with D7s.
That's kind of a bummer. All 7s.
Oops, all 7s.
Yeah, your Eldritch
That's these,
Blast.
right?
Yeah.
Yup.
Oh, yep. Eldritch Blast got nerfed.
Camber.
Come on. Swapsies. Swapsies.
Round and round that wheel's gonna go.
Swapsies. Swapsies.
Resistance.
Okay.
For the next round, you are resistant to damage.
Just blow a raspberry at the yellow Abishai.
Stonebreaker.
Mhm.
As your whistling continues.
Okay. As I actually, I'm gonna make sure I do this before the whistling happens because I don't remember if this takes a verbal component or not. Oh hell, do I have the speed to get them? Yeah, either way I will. I'm going to cast the Hunter's Mark that is in the ring
Oh.
Okay.
on this Abishai.
Okay.
Hello. So that was my bonus action, and now I'm going to do all of my attacks with an extra d6 of damage for each of my hits.
There it is.
I'm gonna try and drop this bubble. First attack is a incredibly high to hit.
Okay.
With that +5. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Too high.
Oh, good. So 9, 15, 27 points of magical slashing.
Hold on.
Let's have Nico add some acid damage to that.
Love these.
So we'll add 6 points of acid damage.
So 34. Beating. So it has to beat the 17.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
No, it's a +2.
It's +3.
As the wall goes down.
Yes! Thank you, Stony!
Nice.
Fantastic.
Oh.
I gotta try to get
As
with my...
I just look and I go, well, that was my purpose. The rest of this is for fun. Second attack coming
Yes.
in. That is going to be.
I see it, listeners, mate. You got it.
I'll use a surge to make that a 19
Okay. Using the surge to make that a 19.
for 25 points of magical slashing. Third attack is a 25 to hit for 24 points of magical slashing. Sorry, 4 of those points are actually force,
Okay.
because Hunter's Mark
Hunter's
deals
Mark is
force.
then.
Next attack coming in, yay!
That one has adventure.
I'll use 2 surges to make that a 20 for 24 points of magical damage, mostly slashing for force.
Okay.
Fourth attack is a 20 to hit. 25 to hit. 22 points of magical damage.
Okay.
Action surge. Is a 23 to hit. 25 magical damage. 23 to hit. 25 magical damage. Oh.
That's enough.
There we go.
Damn, Sony.
As he goes down.
Alright. I gotta find the other 2, though.
And with the remainder of my movement, I'm going to fly next to Wyatt.
Okay. Wyatt, that brings us to you.
Uh-huh. So, hi, Stony. I am going to use a 2nd level spell slot and cast See Invisibility.
Okay.
So that gives me the ability to see anything invisible.
Looking at the map.
Mm-hmm.
There's one right there.
Okay.
There's one over there. They are both in the air. The green one's about 30 feet in the air, which is the one to the north. The red one is about 60 feet in the air. That's the one to the south.
With my bonus action, I'm going to do something I've never done before and cast Sanctuary on myself.
Oh.
Okay.
As I then...
Are those both concentration?
Oh, hang on. Yeah,
They're
if
both
it's concentration...
They're both leveled as well.
So, no,
You're-
Sanctuary is a cantrip. No?
No.
No.
I just totally misread everything. I can't do that. So I can't do that.
Yeah.
See Invisibility is not a concentration.
Oh,
I'm
really?
still concentrating on
That's
haste.
dope.
It is
You're
just
right.
now I can see invisibility for
Okay.
up to an hour.
Okay.
So I can't cast Sanctuary on myself. But I am still gonna go for it. As I, the one to the sort of south,
Mm-hmm.
is that within 30 feet of me?
No. No. One more time here.
Yep.
Down there and 60 feet in the air.
Oh, in the air.
Yeah. It went.
Cool.
They went up.
Damn. I'm going to fly 30 feet towards it. So just on axis, straight towards it.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna like shout to the friends, this one's up in the air about this trajectory as I
Okay, as you swoop.
and I'm pointing my wand up at it. So
All right, and with a
Thanks,
hydrate coming
Wyatt.
onto the field for you, Wyatt.
I can see it once it's in 30 feet of me.
and then bonus action. As soon as I hit the apex of that, I will use my Fey patron to Misty Step for free without casting a spell slot the remaining 30 feet, hopefully
Okay.
get me as close as that Pythagorean theorem would allow.
You got it. All right.
So that'll be moving on over this way. I'm sacrificing myself to show you guys where this thing is.
Mm-hmm.
I just like beelined it straight forward. It's up.
All right. That's going to bring us to the Green Abishai. Ooh, okay. As you all see, a bright blue bolt of lightning shoot from the sky in the north and actually hit the tree next to you, Camber. The second attack is going to hit you, Camber.
Okay.
Jeez and Pete, hold on. One day I don't bring my bag in with me. Oh my god, it's fine. Just do this twice, do this twice. For 34 points of lightning damage.
Oh, snap. I will use Absorb Elements to gain resistance to lightning damage.
Alright.
17.
Its second attack is gonna hit you, Charlie. Or its third attack is gonna hit you, Charlie. With a 29.
Oh yeah, so very good. I currently have resistance.
Oh, I was also resistant. That's right. From the Lord of Chaos.
That's
So
right.
I only don't need to spend that spell slot.
Well, then don't do that.
Yeah. Ooh.
So many dice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez. Just like auto putting in.
You're just holding that button.
I accidentally held on the button. That was terrifying to just see happening.
33 points.
So then half to
17.
17.
And you do see him behind you, Wyatt, move a little bit
Okay.
as he seems to teleport 30 feet higher into the air.
Oh boy. All right.
All right. The one that's right by you, Wyatt,
Mm-hmm.
flies another 30 feet into the air.
They're just going up. I'm gonna find out if the gauntlet has a roof.
So I'm 20 feet in the air.
And as he does, he holds out his hand, and you see this sharp ball of lightning begin to form in between his fingers.
How far away am I from him?
You
Would
are
estimate? He went 60
60
feet on
feet-ish
this
in the
turn.
air.
Probably just out of range of a 60-foot spell for me.
You don't get the impression this is a spell. You see it channeling through his arm almost. You know enough about arcane energy to know that seems to be more of an energy he's pulling from himself as opposed to vis-a-vis
Shucks.
arcane means.
Cool.
And this is going to be a 26 to hit you.
You don't say.
But I did.
That definitely does.
That's going to be 38 points.
Well, that'll wipe out the 10 attempts I got from the Misty Step, and then be another 28 straight to the face.
That was also lightning damage?
Sure was.
Whoa.
Ouch.
I saw that happen. At least saw him get hit.
So that's a
You
14.
do see your brother's hair. I'll just go.
Okay.
With when you have temp HP and have to make a con save, is it just the remaining like actual hit
No,
points,
it's
or
all
is
the
it
damage
full?
you
So
took.
34 would be 17.
17.
Cool. This is a harder one. That is good though. That is a 23.
Alright. As a reminder, everyone is full up on adrenaline. Everyone is inspired except for you, Wyatt.
Oh boy.
Second attack coming out at you.
I should not have done this.
That is a 31 to hit you.
Yeah, you don't say.
Oh, but I do.
We may see this room very soon.
Mm-hmm.
How high up are you?
At this point, I'm probably like 25 with the tiger.
You're 25 feet up?
Yeah, 30-ish.
32 points. Lightning damage.
Okay.
Boy, oh boy.
Con save. That is a nat 20 on the con save.
All right.
Jeez, though.
Gonna try and hit you again.
No!
Natural 20.
Silvery barbs.
Yeah, you don't want to take another.
No,
You
I
sure?
cannot take some on
Another
damage.
that
Fine.
will put me down.
That's the 22 to hit you.
That'll still.
It's not a
still
crit
hit.
though.
Yeah, not a crit though.
All right. 32 points.
I made the con save again. You're welcome, Stony. Ouch. I am down to 15 hit points.
Holy shit.
From
All right.
107.
Yeah.
That's the green one's turn.
Uh-huh.
Brings us to the red one. No, that was the red one. That was the green one. The yellow one is perished.
Yeah.
Snowy.
Oh, God. I'm gonna have Snowy go fly and land on Stonebreaker and give Stonebreaker help.
All right. Cheeky
'Cause
monkey coming into play from
Stony can
Milo.
move faster than Snowy can. So he's hitching a ride. And then okay, so I'm 20 feet in the air.
Okay.
Wyatt is like 10 feet above me.
Yes.
Okay, at an angle, and he basically pointed in a general direction of where he saw this thing. So I am going to, towards that general direction, start going up.
Okay.
And I have 60 feet of flying speed that I can go up. Tell me when I'm within 30 feet of it, if I do get within 30 feet and see it.
You would have to go 60 feet in the air, but then right about there, you do see
Okay,
hanging
so,
out.
So yeah, so I'm going 60 feet in the air, which is my full movement. How far away is it
Make
from
that
me
check,
then?
Milo. 25. Well, right there, right in front of you, as a matter of fact.
Well, that's
Literally
it.
right in front of you.
Wait, did I not have to get all the way to there to get within the 30 feet of it?
That's why I told you there was one there, is because you were within 30 feet.
Okay.
Because you could tell.
I didn't know if I just just accidentally bumped into it.
No.
I still want to be with like the 30 feet away from it.
Okay, yeah, you were about 25 feet away.
Okay, cool. I could maybe bump into it if I wanted to, but not really. So as I get 30 feet up to it, I am going to bonus action breath weapon. Actually, yeah, bonus action breath weapon. It needs to make a dex save.
Let's go!
That's an 18.
That doesn't save.
Okay.
Woo!
So 3, 4, 5, 6. 26 points of force damage.
It's so much more health than it had. Stonebreaker chewed
Let's
into
go!
that thing so hard.
Amazing. Okay.
As the red one goes down.
So that, because I didn't... Can I ask a DM, ruling on this?
That is theoretically my job.
Because this hasn't actually ever come up for me before, so I have no idea. So my epic boon, the boon of dimensional travel, I basically get Misty Step for 30 feet anytime I do an action or an attack or a magic. Does that count if it's a bonus action? If it's an attack or a magic action?
Let's go take a peek.
I legitimately have no idea.
Does it give you a breath weapon attack?
I don't know. It just says this. I haven't used this.
To answer the question of the audience, what does happen as Charlie opens their mouth is you see the air around their mouth begins to shimmer, almost like heat, where you can't, it's almost hard to see what's moving in between, and you see, well, Charlie sees just this creature in midair, their chests begin to cave in as they explode backward into dust.
I saw it. Charlie.
Without using spell, once you
That doesn't-
as an action, you can use the Misty Step without using spell slots. Is this the boon of dimensional travel?
Yes, it is.
As an action, you can cast the Misty Step spell without using a spell or spell slot components.
Oh, as an action I can?
Yeah.
So it's not just when I hit?
No, it's just as an action. I don't see anything about every time you make an attack. It says an
So
action.
it's unless they changed it, it was...
We can work on that
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
intermission,
yeah.
but,
But
what I'm gonna
that's-
say is yes, you can do that for your action.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go with it and then I'm gonna look at what this says.
Yeah.
So then I will bamf myself 30 feet here, and that's my turn.
Okay.
Um,
That's Charlie's turn. Camber, that brings us to you.
All right. Well, there's a whole lot of hubbub happening
Going up here.
up by Wyatt. So I will bonus action command Nico to hightail it double time using movement and dash action to get all the way up next to him. And I'm going to hold my action to cast Cure Wounds on our little furry friend as soon as I get up to him. So I'm going to give you a 3rd level Cure Wounds here, and hopefully we can get through this. Help me out here.
Normally that's me.
68 healing coming to you.
All right.
D8.
Yeah.
Right? Not
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
that is a strong cure wounds.
No, 14, 17, 18, 26, 32 points of healing to you.
That's a lot more than I had. Thank you.
All good.
Thank you.
And sorry, GM, I know we just went
Oh,
over
you're all
this.
good.
But now that I am within next to Wyatt and I have blind fighting out 10 feet around me, do I get any sense of any big bads around us up here?
Sadly, no.
Okay,
you do not.
didn't think so.
Charlie Butch, Smithereen, sorry about it.
No, I'm sorry. I knew, again, Cambria didn't exactly know where all this hack and slash lightning was
yeah.
coming from, but now that I'm up here, I wanted to get a sense of my
yeah, the
surroundings.
one up here I killed. I don't see anything within 30
So-
feet of me.
Yeah, follow me. I'll plan out the next one.
Oh, good. I will then end my turn, and we're gonna
Alright.
hang up next to you.
At the end of your turn, at the end of initiative, we're going to take a quick break, everyone. We're going to take a quick 10-minute break to stretch our legs and do some rulings and figure out a whole bunch of other stuff. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll see you in just a tiny bit. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the Gauntlet Audience Interactive Dungeons and Dragons Combat Chaos, where our adventures are continuing in their never-ending quest to defeat every monster of the multiverse. Before intermission, they are fighting some blue Abishai, and they're about to head back on in. But I just want to take a quick second to thank everyone who's here with us on this fine, beautiful, gorgeous June Pride Day night. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Pride Day night here.
Pride Day.
Every day is Pride Day here at the Adventurers Pack.
At least in June.
At least, especially in June. So we are so happy to have you here. As a reminder, this show is made possible for you, by you, and it is made for you. We are so happy to have folks hanging out in our audience, and if you are supporting us, we appreciate you. And heck, just showing up to watch us makes this possible. We're here because people are watching it. But if you ever want to support this in a different way, you can subscribe on Twitch, you can become a member on YouTube, or you can go over and become a member on our Patreon. All of those things get you access to special bonuses inside our Discord, including access to all the character sheets, which have been updated finally for 2024, so everybody can see the new character sheets for our main crew. You get access to maps. There was also a big map drop today from the Gauntlet. You get access to a whole bunch of information on our other show, Melos Machina, which is DM'd by our amazing Scott on Wednesday nights. You get character playlists and a whole bunch of insider goodies. You also get access to chats that are just for you in there. So go check that out. If you already aren't doing that, you get a whole bunch of fun little goodies. So
Probably be getting access to some behind-the-scenes videos here soon.
Oh,
and that's all
probably.
I'm gonna say.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, just some other. Just some
Surprises.
Just some
Specialties.
surprises. So yeah, go head on over to our Discord, and if you want to support us, those are some of the fun perks that you would get. I think that is about all the announcements we have here at the intermission. So with that, adventurers, are you ready to smash some monsters?
Buzz buzz.
Buzz buzz!
Let's kill them.
As we head back at the top of the initiative. We're heading back into the frozen lake, where the last Abishai is still alive, but also invisible. We are at the top of the initiative with Stonebreaker.
Fantastic. I'm going to use 40 feet of my movement to get here,
Okay.
and I am going to gently grapple Wyatt.
So gently.
Mm-hmm.
Just with a gentle touch.
Yep. And then with the other 140 feet of my movement, let's use some of it to get there.
180 feet of movement?
Oh no, sorry, I have 160 feet of movement. But yes.
I mean, the statement still stands.
And yeah, we'll just get here and
Oh my god.
call that good.
All right.
Snowball's also
As
hanging on
quiet.
to you.
Oh yes, I
And
have
Snowball.
2 little fur balls who are just.
All right. As you all go flying through the air, anything else on your turn?
You know what? Actually, yes. I haven't been able to do this in a while. I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my shield.
Hell yeah.
As the glass
Vroom.
shield
Vroom.
comes off of your back and begins to circle around you.
Excellent.
All right. Wyatt.
So you have to whistle the whole time we're going. Right?
I am yes.
So Wyatt, you can see still remaining tangled in vines right about over there.
All right. So as we're flying, I'm like wee, finding the right key. As I'm like turning as we get to the apex of Scott's thing, and I'm like, if you have a shot. Don't you say goodbye, honey, I still see. Take some blasts from me as I fire out a volley of Eldritch
I
Blast.
feel like that's punny enough. Like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna say that's enough.
Sure.
All
Why
right,
not?
Why not?
I'm going to use a D30 on the first attack here.
Using a D30 on the first deck.
Yeah, don't get
And as
don't
a
get
reminder,
advantage.
D7s.
Yes, I got them in hand. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
That'll do it.
That'll be... Oh, God, these things are awkward.
Yes, they are.
That'll be 7 points of force damage.
Part of the reason I got them is because they are a little heinous.
Con save or no?
This one's not concentrated.
Oh, damn it.
Oh hell.
I miscalculated.
invisibility,
All right, next
Oh wait,
one.
actually, hold on. This one might be a concentration. I might have just lied, like a lying liar.
Oh, I would hope that you would.
Me too.
I am lying.
Yes.
Oh, I
Yes.
have never been so happy to be hurt by you before.
Makes the save though.
Damn. That's okay. I got 3 more. Okay, that's a 7 out of 1. Good.
Yep.
Plus,
I know, reading these hurts.
I know. Plus a 11 is a 18. Plus an adrenaline surge is a 20.
20. Okay,
Adrenaline
add
surge
an
for damage.
adrenaline surge. You
Oh,
got
No,
it.
that's a hit.
That's a roll.
That's
Oh.
my 7 here.
Oh, gotcha.
7 and 1 are next to each other though. All right, for damage, that's a 7 on the die. Max damage for a total of 12.
Still safe.
Okay. With a 19 to hit. For oh god, these are awkward. They just kind of like wobble.
They
and
wobble.
Stop. That'll be 9 points of force.
Yep.
And the last one, minimum damage. That's 21 to hit though.
Okay.
For wait, that is the one, right? Yeah, that is the one. For 6 points of force.
They're so hard to read.
Yeah.
Ooh, handily makes that concentration.
Damn. Dang it. Okay. That was my action. As a bonus action, I'd like to cast Sanctuary.
Gotta shoot in there.
And let's see if I do this for free with my boon of spells. Oh,
Cocked. I've never seen a
Very
D4
cocked.
get cocked before.
me neither.
Did it.
Did not. So that cost
Okay.
me a first level spell slot.
Okay.
But if anybody wants to make an attack or spell against me, they'll have to do something.
Wisdom saving throws, as I will recall.
Yeah.
As
It's
we
like
all
these guys
glare at
don't have
Scott.
a plus 12 wisdom.
Uh,
But
And if they fail, they can choose a different target. I know.
if they fail.
Who would do that? All right. Anything else on your turn?
Who would do
Wyatt?
that and invisibility? I don't know.
Unless there's anything besides bonus action, I don't want to move. I'm safe here in
Fan
Stonebreaker's
favorite.
arms.
Sorry.
Fan favorite coming out to you.
Oh, thank you.
That's going to be 11 points of healing to
Woo!
you,
All
Wyatt.
There
That's
we go.
significant. Thank you.
Just
Thank
like
you,
tuck
good
you
king.
into my armor.
All right,
Talk
that
about
does
a hairy
bring us.
chest.
When you do Eldritch Blast, do we see the line of the fire?
I imagine so, right?
Yes.
Like
I'm
I
not.
can
not
see
go-
the trajectory.
You can see the trajectory. It
That's
gives you a
not-
general sense of where it is. It doesn't give you an exact mark
No,
on
it's
its
more.
location.
Do you see the trajectory? Of
Yeah,
it?
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Just so I know what direction to
Yeah.
head towards.
That's gonna bring us towards the green one's turn, as a matter of fact. You are right there, Stonebreaker.
Oh, yes, I am. Hello.
First attack is a natural 20.
Can't see it.
Nope.
I'm running low on spell slots.
Don't sponge. I've got health for days.
Yeah, good. I'm hearing lots of dice.
Yeah, there's a lot of dice in this.
As you take 82 points
Hell
of lightning
yes.
damage.
Oh boy.
Absolutely, I do.
I'm glad you took it and not the us.
That would have wiped me out.
As you feel the
Oh,
warmth
hurt.
through his armor,
Oh.
as there's just this wave of heat that comes off of Stonebreaker's body. Second attack coming out to you.
Do it
bud.
again.
Snowy
Do
just
it again.
buries himself in you a little bit more.
Give me another crit.
No, that's only a 19 to hit.
That will not hit. Oh, like 3.
Sure do.
They hit me with
That's a
all
20
three.
to hit.
A 20 does not hit me right now.
Yes.
Not with the shield up.
Not with the shield up and with haste on, it goes wide.
Sitting at the 22.
That's it for his turn. He's still grappled. He has to. Does he have to attempt to escape that to take an action if he's still grappled?
This is the green one?
Yeah.
I had grappled the yellow one.
Never mind. He ain't
Yeah,
grappled for nothing.
yeah,
He's
no.
going up. I
Yellow
miswrote it
died.
down. Bad notes.
Yeah, the one that cast Wall of Force that Stonebreaker had slaughtered. Was the
Yeah,
one that
so
was grappled.
very deeply dead. He's gonna go up in the air. He teleports up into the air, so he is about 60 feet up.
He's 60 feet up.
60 feet
60
up.
feet
Unknown.
up from the ground.
Actually,
Just holding it
yeah.
up like a shoulder.
Yeah, he sure is. Actually, he didn't even have to teleport too long. He's gonna teleport away a little bit. He's gonna scooch. Gonna do a little scooch.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay. As he does a little wee
What is
scooch.
range of your vision?
The red has perished.
Just vision.
The yellow has perished. Snowy.
Snowy's helping Stonebreaker to try to hit.
Continue to help Snowbreaker Charlie.
Okay, so I'm 20 feet up right now still. Oh wait, no, I'm doing Pythagorean theorem.
I have a calculator here. I can help with this
I
to make it go
was
faster.
60 feet up, and then I bammed 30 feet out of diagonal. I don't know how high up that puts me. 40 feet up, I'm guessing. Okay, so I'm about 40 feet up in the air. I am going to move at a diagonal in direction that I saw the.
That'd be directly north of you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move that way. 60 feet. In a diagonal to about here.
Okay.
And based off of Wyatt, so now I'm. I'm like 80.
Could be
No, 40 feet in the air. That puts me at 80 feet in the air. I think.
It does not, as you get to be about 70 feet in the air.
Okay. Puts me at 70 feet in the air, which gets me so I can get another 10 feet
Yep,
over.
you feel the
In-
ceiling of the gauntlet come in line.
Do I see it in 30 feet of me?
No.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna get in the general direction that Wyatt was. I'm gonna do a 60-foot cone.
Okay, which direction?
You can see when I make a little cone, right?
Yes, I can.
So it'll be,
Okay.
Make a little comfort you.
but like, since I'm not like, whatever way gets me the most of
You got
that
it.
area, does it attack me?
What are we doing?
It's my 60-foot breath weapon.
It's your
So
breath
dex
weapon.
save from the creature.
yeah.
As you open your mouth, you see the air begin to shudder, and this tree that's beyond you shakes, and all of the snow goes flying loose. A giant icicle actually falls from it and slams into the ground. You don't see it hit anything.
What? Where'd it go?
Up.
Do you want me to toss
I'm
ping it
at
for
the
you,
ceiling.
Wyatt?
I'm like my.
It's like in the same area it was before, just 60 feet up
No,
now,
it went
right?
over.
Yeah, that would be great. I
Did you
did
see
not
that?
see that.
Oh.
Let me zoom out.
Oh, hold on. Here we go. Hold on.
Nope.
Well,
Roll 20, letting me down. There it is. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Got it.
so my 60 foot went that way.
Yeah. You're a little to the right next time.
What? Well, come on, Wyatt. I'm at the ceiling.
Then down.
Then definitely down.
Can't go up higher.
Look, my range of vision's limited. Tucked under Sony's arm here.
And
anything
then
else on your
I'm
turn?
just gonna throw. I'm gonna re-angle myself in that way, and this is gonna be the most, obviously the most. I don't know what you call it.
I'm also saying that I will say that conversation took a
Too long.
significant
Yeah,
period
okay.
of time.
So I'm just gonna re-angle myself in that direction, and yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have been able to say that. That was a
No,
6
that's
second
my
conversation
action.
handily.
I just yeah.
Okay. All right, Camber.
I will bonus action command Nico to join the party. And with my action, I am going to once again use Tireless to gain some temporary hit points. So
Okay.
We'll gain 3 temporary hit points. And
Okay.
rejoin next to Charlie, but not on the ceiling. 25 feet off the ground. So we are kind of
Yeah,
two-tiered in it.
We're trying to go like.
We're birthday caking it.
Are you on top of Nico?
Yes, I'm
just
riding
gonna
Nico.
Scooch you
Yeah.
to Nico. Do a scooch.
So
Actually, I think if I put you. Yeah! Look at that.
That's our turn.
Yay! Okay.
So basically, you're like under me, like we're kind of.
Yeah.
Stonebreaker.
Okay. I'm going to fly a little bit this way. And yep. That's that.
That's that. Okay. Wyatt.
Okay. I am going to, as an action, I went along
There
with
you go.
Tony here. Well, it's fun to cast Sanctuary, but we're going to just blow it here as we fire off another volley of Eldritch Blast.
All right.
All right. The D7s are clear, right?
Yes, you've used your D7s.
Yay.
Congratulations.
All right. Here goes nothing. Eek. Do I have 2 adrenaline surges?
You do.
That will make that a soft 20
Okay.
for 10 points of force.
Hold on real quick. Wrong layer. 10 points, you say?
Oh, there he is. What the
Con
hell?
save good?
Cool.
Because it's his turn.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
we
Watch where
technically
I'm,
don't
watch
stand.
where I'm shooting. Oh god, that's not even worth saving.
He already shouted about it, I figured.
Throws, that's a miss.
That's a miss, and you are out of adrenaline. Although they are starting to come back to you
Good,
now.
good. Second attack is if I got one more.
You got one
refilled.
more.
Perfect. That'll be a 19 exactly.
All right.
For 14 points of force damage.
14 points. Still making those con saves.
All right,
like
and
a
last
mo effort.
attack is a 27 to hit
Okay.
for 11 points of force.
Did you finally roll low?
There it goes.
Nice.
We can see him.
Now you can see him.
Okay.
He, in fact, reappears.
And I pumped a good amount of damage in. Now that he's visible, might as well just keep going as I quicken another volley of Eldritch Blast.
There we go.
Okay.
And sing another verse of not ABBA.
No disco coming out into the field.
That'll be an 18 to hit, so that's a miss, assuming I have not got more.
You have
think
one
that-
adrenaline left.
That makes you
I'll spend it.
Josh, you're Abishai now.
That's right.
Truly.
No, I'm rabbit shy. with that newly gifted adrenaline surge. That's 19 to hit for 10 points of force. Next one, still not gonna hit. Man, you're done. And the third one will be a 21 to hit
That'll do it.
for 8 points of force. And the last one, another miss.
Okay. As you see him careening through the air a bit.
Oh, none of those were with repelling.
None
just
of
to
those
be
were
clear.
repelling. Good to know.
Yeah, I don't want to make a chase for my friends.
Since you have the cleric spell list, you're habit shy.
Oh, that is true.
Y'all. The story's gotten significantly more full this week.
Let's go!
All right. That is going to be the end of your turn, Wyatt. That's going to bring us to the green one. He's going to disappear again.
God,
God
that?
damn it.
No!
I should have fairy fired.
Yeah.
What's your save?
With my sorceress, innate sorcery, it's 20. And it's a dex, and they only have a +2 on that.
Yeah,
So
you should say.
four attempts versus one really hard attempt.
Well, it's the same. Well,
They just gotta be the 10.
That's the end of his turn.
That is
Snowy?
I did not think that.
Snowy's still gonna try to help Stonebreaker.
All right. Charlie.
So I saw where it was just at,
You
which
did.
was barely out of my blind sight invisibility range.
That's correct. You do not see it now.
Yeah, so I am going to start flying in that general direction towards it. I have 60 feet. Do I see it within 30
Is that where
feet?
you are?
Well, I've only flown 20 feet so far.
Now you see it.
Okay. I was like, I have 60 feet of movement, so.
It's right here.
Got it. Okay. So then, you said it was right. Oh gosh, I can't ping it again. Right there. Okay. And how high up is it?
60 feet.
Oh, great. So, all levels of dumb. First off, bonus action, breath weapon at it.
Okay.
So it needs to make a dex save.
It does not save. That's a 15.
Nice.
That is so many fours.
Chunk.
So, and sixes. Okay, so 10, 20, 25 points of force damage, and it needs to make its.
Hold on. Succeeds.
Damn.
Okay, but I still know where
It's just
at.
rolling really well.
Yeah, no, it
Oh,
must.
like-
It
Yeah.
must be.
A lot of 14.
And then it
DCs.
rolled very low on the one that it got out. It rolled, I think,
Wait.
a 7.
Sorry, where was. Can you ping it one more time?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay, that's where I thought. Okay. So, with the last of my movement, I can get right there, which is right up in its face, and I see it still, because I have
Yes.
my blind sight.
Yes.
And I'm gonna whack him.
You got it.
And this is with, Blade Song, or not Blade Song, with, Booming Blade.
Okay.
Do I have inspiration?
I
Yes.
think
I'm gonna use my inspiration to roll as an advantage.
Good call.
Oof. And I have adrenaline surges.
You have 3.
I'm gonna use 2 to make it a 20
Okay.
to hit. And this, by the way, is radiant damage, thunder damage, and yeah, radiant damage, thunder damage, and magical slashing.
Okay.
So do I need to split it up?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so. Just wanted to confirm. Okay, 7, 8, 12. No, 13, 17. 22 points of the various kinds, and needs to make a save again.
I know.
I'm trying to get it to other people can see this.
It fails.
Woo!
Yay, okay. Second attack on him. This is a 22 to hit.
Yes.
22 to hit. Okay. 1. Because I don't have all my stuff up. That is 1, 2, 6, 11 points.
Okay.
And then, because I whacked him, I'm gonna run 30 feet away. I'm gonna bounce to here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
And that's your turn. Okay. All right.
Stony, all you.
Camber.
Oh no, Bunny. This one's mine. I'm gonna bonus action cast Swift Quiver. So now I
Okay.
can make 4 attacks on this turn.
All right.
So
Oh,
the first
hell yeah,
one,
get it.
that is going to be a... Okay, let's spend 2 adrenaline surges to make that a 19.
Okay.
This will be... God, what is it? 12... 18. Nico infuses this with some acid. 18, 23 points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack. That is going to be a 30 to hit.
Yes.
That will be another... I'm going to use Savage Attacker to reroll that. There we go. 16 points of damage.
Okay.
Third attack. That will be a soft 20 to hit. For 15 points of damage. Last attack. That will be another 30 to hit
Okay.
for 14 points of damage.
That's 11 more than it needed.
Let's
It
go!
has
Yes.
3
All right.
left. As the room around you fades and you fall as all creatures in this room have been defeated.
Nice shooting, Camber.
You fall into the next room.
Woo! All right. What we got? Oh.
Into the tomb. There are 3 monsters in this room that you can see. For some reason it's not letting me zoom in anymore, which is some garbage. But what you do see is 3 separate creatures that all look very similar. For a second, it almost looks like a pile of rags and robes. But what makes them noticeable is their long, bony staff that appears to be clasped in one clawed hand. These creatures bent over, hunched, a widened body pulled together into a curled form. You see leathery white skin with elongated neck and a sharpened black beak. This is a Nagpa
Whoa.
with that identified coming on out. Nagpa.
They look like Skeksis.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, I can see it.
Armor class 19, 203 hit points. They are, that's it as far as, they are not immune to anything, they are not resistant to
Oh,
anything.
okay. Huh.
They have a
Change pace.
-1 to their strength saving throws, a +2 to their dex saving throws, a +1 to their con saving
Oh my
throws.
gosh.
They have a +12 to their intelligence saving throws, a +10 to their wisdom saving throws, and a +11 to their charisma saving throws.
I'll take the lack of resistances and immunities, though. That opens up a lot.
as Camber just went Stonebreaker. That does bring us around to
I
you.
still have options on
You
my
still have
turn.
options.
Thank you very
there
much.
Go. Your turn is still going then.
Plus, Nico still needs to take his turn.
You're right. Nico
after
does
me.
still need to go.
So, we should ask him.
Am I still in Stonebreaker's arm?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna move
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
in
Move
position.
yourself over there. Yep. Yep.
Cool.
And
Okay.
is Snowball still holding on to Stonebreaker?
That's correct.
Okay.
All right.
All right. As we land in this room and I kind of assess our surroundings to let my eyes adjust to the darkness, I would like to.
It is indeed dim light in here.
Okay.
Not dark. Dim.
But the darkness has cookies.
That's
Isn't that
the
old
dark
meme?
side. The
Oh,
dark
okay.
side has cookies. I was there.
Okay. It's a magic action to unstopper the cork, I believe, of the iron flasks. So I'm gonna not do that this turn.
Oh lord. Such a small room.
But I am instead going to turn my attention to the blue Nagpa over in this direction and use my action
Okay.
surge to make 2 more attacks over there.
You got it.
Since attacking with the Vex property of the short bow always gives me advantage on my next attack, this is still at advantage and I keep it rolling.
Okay.
So that is going to be a... I think I have 1 more adrenaline surge, so I
You
will...
have 1 more adrenaline
I will
surge.
use that to make it a 19.
Okay.
13 points of damage.
Okay.
And last part of my action surge is 32 to hit. Almost a crit on that one. 9 more points of damage to that guy.
Okay.
And then once we're done, Nico will take us to the air 40 feet up.
All right. Now it'll bring us to Stonebreaker.
Okay. I am going to use 50 feet of my movement to get here.
Okay. As you remain whistling, however, you are now on the ground as your feet just.
Snowball's coming.
First up, I will make my attack at advantage because of Snowball.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just nudge his ear.
Ooh, a recovery coming to you, Stonebreaker.
Oh my god! You son of a gun!
action
You get your
Action surge
back?
coming back.
Yeah.
Get it!
Spicy.
That is going to be a 24 to hit.
You got it. Welcome on in, Ox and Black. Good to have you.
Hey.
That's 20 points of magical slashing, and I would like to push him back diagonally 10 feet.
You got it.
And also, with the slasher property, his speed is reduced by 10.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move up. Second attack, using my inspiration to roll this at advantage.
Using your inspiration?
And my... Oh, wait, right. Inspiration is
You
different.
can do it that way. It's okay.
I'm
okay.
I'll just reroll
Okay.
a single one. That is 21 to hit,
Okay.
23 points of magical slashing, and I would like to push him back diagonally 10 feet.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh,
sure.
wait, this is gonna be funny.
You pushed him off the map for the audience. Give me a second here. There we go.
He should be up 1 more. Or, actually, no, he can be there.
You're like, it's fine.
I
Yeah.
thought I had counted and moved him back 2 squares.
That is fine. He was going to end up there anyway. Because now, third attack. That is going to be a 25 to hit
Okay.
for 18 points of magical slashing, and I would like to push him back 10 feet.
Okay, as he crunches into the wall that you now see as some of the stone shatters backwards, you see flicks of bone. Then this creature flails.
He should be up 1 more directly in the corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think he was, but
Yep.
it's okay. Well, it's funnier, so I will allow it.
Both back diagonally from where he was would put him there.
Okay.
And I am then going to be here.
Yep.
And for my 4th attack, I am going to attack him.
You don't say.
I know. 23 to hit.
Okay.
For 24 points of magical
Like
slashing.
pushing someone up against the ropes
Mm-hmm.
and boxing and just like.
I am going to hold on to this action surge just in case, but I am going to use the hasted attack.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a 29 to hit for 23 points of magical slashing. And then I am going to use my bonus action to activate my large form.
Yeah. Oh man, he's stuck. You're
Move
Goliath
Snowy
feature,
out of the
right?
way.
Let's see if I can. I don't think I can make myself bigger.
All right, I'll do it.
Thank you.
I moved out of the way.
Perfect. And that is going to be my turn.
Block him in.
Mm-hmm. That's the goal.
All
I
right.
like it.
And his on that last attack, his speed has been reduced by an additional 10.
Okay.
So in total, his speed is reduced by 20, and he also has disadvantage on his first attack that he makes.
Okay. Wyatt, that brings us to you.
Great. So as Stonebreaker grows, I'm going to use that as an opportunity to kind of just like wiggle myself around and almost do a somersault inside his arms. So I'm
Okay.
now facing out his backside with my little white rabbit tail facing towards this Nagpa in the corner. As well, I guess that makes you salt and me pepper because we can push it real good. As I
It's just a reference. It's not a pun.
Yeah.
as I
Starting it
cast
tonight.
another volley of Eldritch Blast, this time with the repelling property.
Okay.
At the blue one.
At the
Let me
blue
just
one,
measure to see if
okay.
I need my distant spell meta magic or if I'm still within range.
I think you're pretty good.
I'm going to push him out of range if I do this. So I'm going to use the distant meta magic property to double my range too.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh my god, push him in the
So,
corner.
yep, with the push, here comes a volley.
This is
Clear
such
the-
great map control right now.
Clear
I
the
love
board.
this.
That's a 21 to hit
Okay.
for 13 points of force damage.
And he's gone backwards.
He's going backwards on axis.
All right. This is yeah, that's pretty much a just straight diagonal shot too. So.
Cool.
Yep.
Second attack. Nat 1.
Uh-oh.
Third attack.
No. You got one adrenaline surge.
That'll be that would not be enough to fix that one.
Oh no, that one just doesn't hit. Yeah.
Just doesn't hit. This will be 24 to hit though,
That'll do it.
for 11 points of force damage.
Okay.
And
Are you
last
pushed back?
attack. Oh yeah.
As
I can't
that
turn it
happens-
on and off once I
Yeah,
start.
as
a
that
volley.
happens, he gets hit into this fence
Cool.
that is behind him, and he starts to bounce into it.
Ah, you don't have to get defensive over there, man. I got one more coming. That will be a 14.
every
I have
egregious
one
pun, a
that
D6
won't be
goes
enough,
in the
so
jar.
that'll miss.
All right.
And I can't quicken and distant magic to do another volley. So for my bonus action, I'm gonna drink one of my health potions.
You got it.
Ouch. With the 1 and 2 on the die, plus 4, that's 7 points of healing. Bringing me up to a grand total of 6. Oh god, math. 62. No,
Okay.
that's not right. 65.
Okay.
That's me.
Hold on, really quick. I'm just doing a quick. This is a. I have a quick 2024 versus 2014 thing. I am checking out.
Damn them for changing the rules.
Yeah, it's just
And then changing the rules again.
And then
It's,
giving us new stuff.
Well, it's Well, we'll talk about it in the post-show hangout, but this one's a little bit complicated. So we are going to, for the sake of this, because they are significantly different, we're going to be using the 2014 version of this. But I will explain why in the post-show hangout. So if you want to come check that out, you can subscribe.
now
You can become a
very
member. I will
curious.
explain it there. Okay. That brings us to the blue Nagpa, who, taking that blast straight to his chest, peels himself back, pulls part of his purple cloak off of the fence behind him, and looks right at you, Wyatt. I need an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no.
That
Hell yeah.
hard?
Don't worry, I got a plus 12 too. No.
Oh my god.
I don't even have 12 intelligence total. And can Can I do anything? Nope, I can do it if I fail. Which, with a +0, I imagine that 12 is going to fail.
The 12 does.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't even think it's worth using anything to try to salvage this.
Oh no.
What is its damage?
You're gonna gain this many tumors.
You take 16 points of psychic damage
Hey, that's not bad.
as the world. There's this moment where you know you're with Stonebreaker, and you know Stonebreaker's name, and you know who Stonebreaker is, and you know
Great.
we're stone shape
Oh no.
Oh
color
No.
Uh-huh.
as your intelligence and charisma scores become 1.
Yep.
Oh, that's. I mean, the intelligence can go.
Oh,
Wow,
no.
I'm fucked.
You cannot cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate.
He just
in
turned
any
me into a
intelligible
regular
way.
bunny.
With a cool hat.
As Stonebreaker, you feel your friend go practically limp
Oh,
in your
I-
arms.
Oh boy.
I wish I had the
That's
carrot
bad.
to feed.
Here you go, little buddy. We'll put you in a cage and take
Oh,
good care of
man.
you. And
That was the blue one that did that?
That was the blue one that
Yeah.
did.
So I think it came see how
Oh,
freaking
wow.
Ben's
So
blocking me.
It's so bad.
That's really bad.
Mm.
And
That
Yeah.
brings us to Snowy.
Snowy is going to help his
Go play with this other little.
big friend Stony while he nudges like Wyatt's head a little bit.
Sorry. I will say, because this is a player in chat, hey Wyatt, maybe that banner can cure you.
we love you, Jeff. We love you. I don't want to replace you. Don't worry.
That was
yeah, you kind of earned that one.
yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Oh my god.
That's
Witch King, my apologies. I went in and changed it. It's level 3. I don't know if it's saying level 2 or level 1. I don't know why. We'll go in and change it later, but it's level 3.
It's at 80-20%.
Yeah. No, it's Snowy's turn and then Charlie's turn.
Okay. Oh my god, I go before 2 of them?
Yep.
Wow.
I'm not smart enough to be worried
Okay.
anymore.
It's a blush life.
This is great. First off, bonus action, Blade Song, because I haven't actually done that yet.
Yeah, that's actually good.
I've been a little busy. So now my AC is up to 22, and I get additionals. And then I am going to run into this guy's face, I guess, and whack it twice. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with Booming Blade.
Okay.
I can't reach the other one. I think no, I couldn't. Okay. That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
And I don't have to separate this stuff out. Holy shit. I just would like to point out how many fates this is. 16. Hold on. 7 plus 6, 13 plus 16 is 29.
Okay.
Plus 5 is 34. Plus 10 is 44 points of radiant. Yeah, this stuff. They're not immune to anything.
Okay.
So that's the first attack. Second attack is just with my radiant scimitar. That's a 25 to hit.
Okay.
Boom, boom. That is 17 points of damage. and I'm gonna stay in his face.
As you continue to stay in its face, that brings us to the red one.
Okay.
All right. Let me just double check. Oh no! I loaded it up and instantly it closed it down. That's not good. All right, we're just gonna search it. Here we go. Yeah. Charlie.
And now I need 70 feet.
Yeah. The creature that's right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
He reaches out one clawed hand towards your face. And as he does, you feel this weird energy, almost like strings coming off of his
No.
fingers. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Counterspell?
Sure, absolutely.
Like, no.
Let me double check
And
it.
that's literally my response is, no.
You know, if I had a legendary resistance.
Oh man.
So I... How do I do
Let me
that?
just,
Creature makes a con save.
Oh yeah, I've got it. I
Oh, that's
keep
a great
mixing up exactly
question.
how.
We'll get to that.
What's the question?
Did I drop concentration when my charisma went to 1?
Oh, I do not think you can concentrate on that
Does
anymore.
it say it? That
It doesn't say that. Here, make a con save while we're doing
Yeah, I
this.
didn't even think to make the save. But so the bonus goes. Do I make the save before or after the bonus goes down?
Oh, after the bonus goes, but
Okay.
your cons modifier is the same.
It's just your...
It's your
Oh,
charisma and
true,
your
just the
intelligence that are a
charisma.
1.
Okay, so that's okay. And it's still with Warcaster, so it'll be an advantage. I mean, that's a 22.
If it's...
So you.
So you're good.
Yeah.
I'll say you're good.
Okay, you're good.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless the spell says
Unless it's-
concentration
Yeah.
is dropped.
I just can't cast.
Basically,
you
what
might-
happens with this and how they've worded it in here is that if something extreme happens to you, it can trigger a con save.
Of course, yeah.
and
Well, I still
that,
took damage too, right? I
Yes,
took the
you
16
did.
Points
You
of
did,
damage, so.
and that absolutely triggers a con
100%.
save. The Gauntlet is an educational show, so it stays up,
Cool.
which is super neat.
For you, Tony.
That he fails that, so the spell does go wide. However, yeah, as that then happens, as you see just this wince of frustration across his face, he says, "Stop! I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw."
I just told you to stop. That's rude. Alright, wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
You have 1 point of adrenaline.
Yeah, that won't save me from a 2 plus the 7, which is 9.
That is a fail, as you feel your body pull together tight and harden as you are paralyzed.
Oh shit. Okay.
My first, just for my own spell slots, the first,
Counterspell.
That went
spell
through.
went through. Okay, thank you. Just for my own spell slots.
Yeah, I know. I told you. It's all good. We're all good.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
You are all
Awesome.
good. That's
I
gonna
have
bring us
been
to the
here
green one.
before.
All right, Stonebreaker, you're right in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Sick. He's gonna take a couple whacks at you.
Cool. I was hoping this would be the goal.
All right, as he goes to take a couple of whacks at you.
Disadvantage from Stonebreaker's blender mode.
Ah, excellent.
It was a long time ago, but it's still in play.
That's all of his attacks, right?
Just his first one.
This is first one.
I didn't crit on him.
Oh, natural 1.
Hey. Let's just keep those going.
You know, our
Second
our
attack?
super smart, super wise guy doesn't have to make any. saving
Is
throws.
a 21 to hit you.
It does not hit.
I was like,
Third
you don't
attack.
have-
Is a 23 to hit you.
That will hit.
That's gonna be
Silvery
split
farts.
this- That's about all you've got right now.
Wyatt.
That's going to be 7 points of bludgeoning and
I take 4? No, I take less. Oh, it's been so long.
Am I really gonna be 1d6? Oh no, phew.
Wait, you got a whole jar of them.
Those are for puns. Emotionally separate. 23 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. 23. And I only take 1 from the.
Alright, 24 points
so,
total.
Yep.
That's gonna be it for him. Because he is stuck against a wall. That is gonna bring us to Camber.
I love Tim channels. Do it. Fucking do it.
My wings and stuff disappeared with that because of incapacitated constitution.
Got it. Okay.
I'm gonna keep my onslaught going on the blue one. 4 attacks. Yeah, 4 attacks. Advantage keeps rolling. That is going to be a 22 to hit,
Okay.
which will be
And you're at blue?
blue. Yeah.
Got it. 22 will hit.
18 points of damage. Second attack. That first one was a 14, so that is going to be a 28 to hit.
Alrighty.
Second savage attacker will reroll that. 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Third attack. That is going to be a 32 to hit. Let's have Nico infuse this with some acid damage. That will be 19 points of damage. Last attack. That is going to be double sixes. That is going to be a. I'll use if I have an adrenaline surge. Emmy, would you mind helping me out? I will
You
need
have
that.
none, sadly.
I see.
You are inspired, so if you want to re-roll what you got,
Wait, no.
though.
Wait, 6 plus 14. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. That's 20. So yeah, okay.
That's
Uh,
that's that one.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You said you were. Anyway, it's fine.
11 more points. To
Okay,
finish it
everything's
off.
going over your head.
All
right
right.
now.
Everything.
You still up?
Still up.
Okay.
It's taking a goodly chunk of damage, but they're chonky.
Yeah. Nico, then seeing Charlie freeze up, will fly us in their direction 40 feet. Actually,
Okay.
he'll use his entire speed, so he can move 80 feet total. We're still 40 feet in the air, so we're just going to
Okay.
kind of go right up in their direction, kind of over here. So
Okay.
that'll finish us.
All right. Stonebreaker.
Oh, poor little guy, it's going to be and help with Snowy, this first attack is going to be a 27 to hit for 19 points of magical slashing.
Okay.
Second attack is a 28 to hit for 18 points of magical slashing. Third is a crit on a 19 for 24 points of magical slashing. Immediate bonus action attack because of the crit is a 24 to hit for 24 points of magical slashing. Oh shoot, I lost track.
I think that was 3.
Alright, so this will then be my third attack because it was the bonus attack. 26 to hit. 21 points of magical slashing.
Well, that is so much more damage, health than it had left.
Okay.
As this creature dissolves into ash, as they are constructs, they have no emotions, they feel no pain, but they do still die in the sense that it does not exist anymore.
And because so I still have 1 attack left from my regular attack action, but in my large form, my speed is increased.
Oh my god.
And so my hasted speed will now get me here.
Real quick,
Jeez.
Wyatt, give me a quick dexterity save.
I don't, but I mean, unless Stoney's holding me real hard, like my animal instincts here would kick in, and I would try to kick away and try to escape. So I don't think I'd want to go with.
You know what? Let's do an intelligence saving throw on that.
Oh.
For fun.
What is it? It's a minus what?
For fun. Just tell
I
me
think
what
it's
you
a
roll.
minus
4?
4?
Yeah.
At 1, it's a minus 4?
Yes. Tell me what you roll.
That's a 5 on the die.
Yeah, you absolutely fall off of, or at the very least, he's trying to fight you,
Hey,
Stony.
hey, okay. I'll be back for you, friend.
Alright, well, in that case,
Good.
he's
Good.
back there on the floor. As Wyatt just falls to the ground. Sort of limp.
In that case, 4th attack at this one. Really? That is horrible all around. I am going to use my once per turn inspiration to reroll that. Natural 20
Alright.
for 24 points of magical slashing.
Okay.
Which was the minimum I can do on a crit right
Add
now.
8 points of acid.
So 32.
You got it.
Because I crit, I don't get the bonus action attack, but he has disadvantage on all of the attacks that he will be making.
Okay.
Let's also reduce his... No, let's push him back 10 feet.
Yeah,
Towards,
get
towards
him.
Nico.
You got it.
And I still have 45 feet of movement after that.
Bonus action.
Okay.
You already attacked,
No, I haven't done my hasted attack yet.
but you use your bonus action.
Yes.
I've already used bonus action. So now my hasted attack coming in. Hello. That's 28 to hit for 8. For 20 points of magical slashing. Let's push him back the only he can go. And
Aren't you in the air?
I am 40 feet up.
So yeah, he can go. Real
Oh,
quick, I'm just gonna
under
move
Nico.
Nico. Just
Sure.
just remind me.
Yeah.
no, that's okay. I won't push him back if I can't flank him.
Okay.
If I get up under him and push him like. Anyway.
Cannot push him into the air. You notice this bird's
Hit him
got
up in the
no
air
wings.
bubbles.
Okay. In that case.
It's more like a ping pong paddle. At that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Sword,
Exactly.
yeah.
I'm trying to.
Boing, 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 boing.
Yeah.
Okay, this is why I want the cannon, so I can, pull!
And no concentrations.
Action surge.
No.
That would be 1 million.
Definitely
Or no,
hits.
whatever you have.
22 points of magical slashing.
Okay.
Second attack.
Cook it.
Oh, we're action surging. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, may as well.
Might as
Alright.
well.
18 points of magical slashing. 20 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
19 points magical slashing. Last attack. 20 to hit. 21 points of magical slashing.
Okay.
We're done.
Stonebreaker is done. Wyatt.
I would like to scramble behind this column and start digging a burrow. I need to get out of here.
As you
Love
all
it.
see Wyatt begin to try and dig into the ground.
Dope.
That'll bring us to the blue one.
Uh-oh.
It's down to us.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot to do a thing. Oh well, you know what? It's fine. It's totally
Yeah,
fine. Okay.
unless I can save for this, I'm out.
You still got 14 turns of ace, though.
Stonebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't know if it's gonna do this first. The first thing it does is hold up its staff, and as it does, you see this gray-black energy to begin to form at the top, and it's gonna make a couple attacks.
Okay.
First thing, we'll get back to that. First thing, one's gonna come at you, Charlie.
Ooh.
I'm a statue.
You are. It still does not hit you.
Whoa!
Rolls real bad.
Nice.
Second attack coming out at you. That will absolutely hit. That's a 29 to hit you.
I am a statue. I am a statue that may be about to die. Or break.
It is paralyzed.
23 points of necrotic damage.
I'm sorry, how much?
23.
Yeah, I'm paralyzed, which gives me incapacitated, which is the
Yeah.
It's bad.
it's okay. I keep having this happen.
Last attack is coming in towards you, Charlie.
It's a common thing that keeps happening to me.
That's another 29 to hit.
Okay.
22 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch. Oh my god, why won't it let me?
And as it does that, Stonebreaker, it turns towards you, and you feel the world begin to sort of shift underneath you as it holds out one clawed hand. I need a charisma saving throw.
Okay. Let me see all of the things that I have.
You have 3 points of adrenaline.
Oh my god.
Wow. That's a 17.
That is a failure.
Cool. I'm going to use Indomitable to re-roll that with a plus 20 bonus.
All right.
Oh my god.
Yep.
What?
Re-roll with a bonus equal to my level.
That's amazing.
Wow. You know what? Let's throw some stuff into that.
Just for lols.
Exactly. How many do I have?
3.
3? I'm going to use all 3. 6.
Just cuz?
That'll be a 27.
A 27 is definitively a success. You
I
feel
would like,
just
yes,
fine.
on a natural 1.
Oh my god.
I was like,
Yeah.
that's what it just had. Like, that's
Wow.
impressive.
That's so cool.
That's wild.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right.
How often do you get to do that?
3 times per long rest.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
That's going to bring us, the green one has perished. Camber.
Green is perished. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Boy, oh
Zoom in
boy.
A little bit. Wyatt is digging a hole, so.
I will continue. I will bonus action take 2 attacks at the blue magpie.
All right.
So that is going to be a 28 to hit
That'll do it.
for 13 points of damage. Second attack. That is going to be a 23 to hit
Okay.
for 16 points. I will turn my action attacks to the red one down beneath me. Now, I will make that a 30 to hit,
Nice.
and I'm going to make this a tripping attack. I need a strength saving throw, please. And my Battlemaster maneuvers.
That's a 7.
That's gonna fail. He falls prone.
Okay, as you hear
Tee him
this
up.
bird,
As
backwards.
it takes 19 points of damage.
it's so much more health than it has.
Oh, okay. Fine.
That's still a kill.
Yeah. Last attack is going to be back at the blue.
Okay.
As we finish it off, that is going to be a 25 to hit.
That'll do it.
Let's make this a pushing attack.
Worked out great for me.
Yeah. I'll need a strength save, please.
That's a 17.
That will succeed.
I was fully
So-
prepared to move this thing.
That will be 22 points of damage.
Okay.
Nico then will fly. He will fly us down
Okay.
in front of Charlie,
All
blocking
right.
the way. Wings up, like full cover.
Full cover.
Yeah.
All right. Stonebreaker.
Okay.
Although, actually, really quick, Charlie, my apologies. I realized that I think you accidentally got skipped in there, which is my bad.
Oh yeah.
Might have
You
gone
super
before
did.
me.
Yep.
Yeah.
You super did.
do
That's my fault. I got mixed up with my Nagpas. Give me a saving throw.
That was gonna be my question. Natural 20
There it is!
for 27.
You're back up.
Let's go!
Oh my god! And that's at
I
the
don't
end of
get
my
one
turn,
of
right?
those.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So that brings us still to Stonebreaker.
That's great.
Yeah.
I
But you can move now.
I love that.
All right.
My speed will get me here.
Okay. And yeah, because of where it was, it wouldn't change anything with the hits. So we're all good.
First attack,
I'm just happy to be
27.
alive.
21 points of magical slashing.
Okay.
And let's push him back 10 feet. Second attack
That redneck took my guns. Oh,
is
yeah,
a
he's squished.
25. I should just have this memorized at this point. 19 points of magical slashing.
All right, as you're doing that, Charlie, I need you to roll a D100 for me.
Okay. Just for funsies? Cool.
As a
Love.
stable charge comes
Oh,
out.
okay. I was like, why?
Newly buffed save charge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means. All zeros.
That's 100.
That's
100.
Oh my god!
As you heal for 40 points.
Let's go.
And the charge of the gauntlet resets to 1.
It's crazy, isn't it? When that happens, you're like, what the heck? This
I've
should...
never rolled that before.
Damon's Hour, welcome on in. So happy to have you. Thanks for the follow.
What up?
Amazing.
We're
Okay.
actually 4 followers away, I think, from 1,400,
Let's
everyone.
go.
Yeah.
Tell your friends.
So, just so everyone knows, that's pretty cool. Oh, no, 5. I can't do math, basically.
Okay. Well,
All
that's
right.
so cool.
Neither can
It's
I.
very cool. Oh.
My intelligence is 1.
But you can't
Alright.
dig a good hole.
No, I probably can't. Let's be honest
Alright.
here.
As Charlie heals up, Stonebreaker
So he took the damage.
took the damage.
Pushed back another 10 feet.
Okay.
I know
As he
can.
smooshes into the wall.
Mhm.
Oh, swoosh him.
And I'm gonna do what I did to the last one.
Oh, Snowball is with you for all of that, by the way.
Mhm.
Okay.
Third attack. Yay. We're going to use my free reroll of that. Yep. 20 to hit
That'll do it.
for 20 points of magical slashing.
That's enough. Whew. As all the creatures in this room have been destroyed, that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Dang,
of the
yo.
Gauntlets.
Just so I can sleep between now and next week. Is this permanent? Or did it when it died? All you have to tell me is when it died. Did I get anything back?
No.
Buddy, if it's
Yeah.
what I think it is, you're in for a rough time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm worried about.
I have a feeling it's not good.
Yep. Well, it's already not good, so.
Thank you all so much for being here at The Gauntlet, Audience Interactive Dungeons & Dragons Combat Chaos. This happens every Friday night at 7 p.m. Pacific as a rotational cast. It's completely goofy and wild. We would absolutely love to have you here next week. Be sure to join us. The next time we're going to be live on this channel is going to be, however, be Wednesday at 7 p.m. for Melos Machina, which was written by our very own amazing Scott Leslie. Wave, Scott. That's you. Who is our DM who wrote this amazing, wonderful world that we're so happy to be in. So go check it out. We'd absolutely love to have you there, and you can check out VODs wherever your best VODs or podcasts are produced. We'd love to have you there. As a reminder, this show is made possible by viewers like you. We're so grateful to have you in our chat and in our lives. And if you want to support us, tell your friends, watch our shows, watch our VODs, check us out on social media. Those are all free things you can do, but you can also subscribe, become a member, and most importantly, become a Patreon of ours, or a patron on Patreon. That's how that word works. So we're going to be heading on over to our Discord. If you are a supporter of ours, you can check out the post-show hangout where we're going to talk about what happened to Wyatt,
Oh, no.
amongst many other
Feeling
things.
People.
Yeah. Minded.
That's what I'm worried it is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You folks have an amazing rest of your night. You take care. Happy frickin' Pride, everyone.
Hey.
Hey.
And we'll see you next time. Night, everybody.